Okay. Woo. Good morning. Good morning. It might as well be morning. It's in the AM, but I didn't think this was gonna work. I didn't fought to get this on, so I am going to get started. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. I have to go through my Facebook to do this. I was gonna do it on my Hangout, but I just got to be able to show you the footage. So I want to give the honor to God today because we need His assistance to get this case resolved. I feel like I made my request known, and I want to get started. Now, I want to thank Dr. Ali Mohammed because he gonna help me prove this point. I hope that y'all stay with me because there's some things that there's time frames that's just off, and I think it's a significant reason why the time frames are so warped to keep us from really knowing when Kenneka died, and just keep them from giving us more actual footage. You know, there's more footage that could be released that will really let us know where Kenneka was and certain things about Kenneka. And so I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to go with first things first. So I saved a lot of stuff. Again, y'all know I'm trying to get better. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me when I tell you that certain things are Kenneka, but you got to remember Kenneka's body frame. Keep that in mind because you got to you got to have detail when you know are breaking something down. And footage. Let me tell y'all something about mirrors and cameras. Angles can always make you look slight differently. Cameras, especially, I don't take good pictures. It takes me a long time to get good angles of myself, and because sometimes, taking certain angles, I look unrecognizable. I don't even look like myself, and that's the same with mirrors. Mirrors can make you look thin. They can make you look exactly like you look if you fluffy. They can just, nothing can always make you look 100% is what I basically want to say. So a lot of times people are saying that's not Kenneka, and it is Kenneka. I know that you're used to people, or you're used to hearing that they did a reenactment, so you kind of guessing that's not Kenneka. And I think we're making too much because a lot of this footage, it is Kenneka. It's very limited footage that is not Kenneka. And one thing the police department is not doing, they're not making it clear which parts is Kenneka and which part is the reenactment. They leaving that up to your imagination. But don't take your imagination so far that you cannot comprehend when you see Kenneka. And a lot of y'all downed her mother for saying that was Kenneka in the hallway, but y'all didn't give birth to that child. A mother knows her child when she see her child. So I just say back up, and I hope that you join in with me, and let's go through this journey together, because I am going to definitely show this is Kenneka, and I'm gonna try to back it up with some of the texting and just things like that. So let's I don't know where I want to go first with this. I guess I'm going to start with, let me see, footage of her going out the door. I want y'all to look at body frame. Again, Kenneka got kind of a high booty. She's kind of thick and shapy, but her legs at the bottom go to like little pencil legs, and she has a certain body shape. So, okay, my internet, I don't know if it's my internet acting crazy or... Okay, sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, so, it's trying it. Okay, so, let me go back, because I want to be able to show you. Okay, so, this right here, that is Kenneka. I'm going to stop that. I want you, hold on. I'm not doing, okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. So now I can see you. My bad. I'm getting better, but that is... Let me go back a little bit because I want to show you this right here. I'm pointing to her. That is Kenneka. Look at her body frame. Look at her buttocks. Look at her... Them are not her real shoes, but that is Kenneka. You can look at the hair. See if I can zoom in a little better. Hi, Chare. I love you. She turns around slightly. And even the person whose footage this is pointing out that is Kenneka. She's going out the door with the guy that was sitting next to Ty with the beanie hat on. There's the guy with the Adidas jacket with the white hat. There's one of the guys with the red hoodie. And then there's two girls. Okay? Now, this footage is not... let me know what time this particular incident took place. Okay? And that's part of the problem with a lot of the footage. The time is warped. And that's what I want to show for one. Okay, so a lot of people do not believe that's Kenneka. But I promise you that is Kenneka. And... to let you know, I'm gonna kind of use Dr. Ali Mohammed a little bit. Also, his footage, his new footage of yesterday. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of going to let you know she did go out that door, and that was Kenneka. Okay, so let me see. Now, a lot of people are skeptical about this being Kenneka, but if you notice, Kenneka was in her right mind when she went out the door. She was walking straight. She was not intoxicated. She, I don't know if the drug hadn't hit her yet. And see, the only reason why I can't say whatever they gave her in the hotel, if they gave her something in the hotel finally kicked in, is because the time frames is so warped. But what I'm going to do is, everybody has seen this parking lot footage. And there's been questions, is that Kenneka? It is Kenneka. Stop, hands down, it's Kenneka. Now, I can go back and show y'all. I'm going to try to see where... because I want some of you people that are on Facebook, some of my Facebook people, who are probably not following the Kenneka case like my people on my YouTube channel. We are following it closely, and it's like a close-knit family. I need you to kind of understand. I think you got the history, because if you watch me enough, you know what this is about. But I'm going to show you some footage that... this is footage at 4:35. Now, the reason why a bit more, because you got to... okay. Sorry about that. My live is trying to act up. I know I'm buffering. I know. And my live is trying... but that's okay, because I'm going to still get through my little story. I'm going to get through my point with Kenneka, so just stay tuned. When it buffer, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to stay right here so I can show you what's really going on. Second thing I want everybody to understand, there is no one else at this party that is intoxicated or have the mannerism that Kenneka has. The whole walking like she drunk and woozy, Kenneka is the only one doing this at this party. Nobody else. People might be high and drunk or whatever, but nobody's body language and mannerism and walking ability is like hers. So when you see somebody swerving and wobbling, it is Kenneka. Kenneka got that jacket on, and that jacket keeps standing out for her. That's what lets you know it's Kenneka. Nobody else had that jacket on. Now, there was plenty of girls with that long Chicago hair. It was plenty of girls that kind of favor Kenneka, but Kenneka is the only one that had on that jacket, and she got a certain little reindeer look, don't she? Her head is kind of perky. Just look at body detail. Now, walk with me on this, because I'm going to kind of take it to the beginning of this footage and show you that her friends, her friends was walking to the car. And then I'm going to show you proof through text messages that someone says I'm with Kenneka around the same time and we in her car, whoop, whoop, whoop. So bear with me. I'm about to show you her friends, Monifa and them. They go to the car. They know she alive. They get her phone, little sneaky ruts. But let's go here. Let me start to show you. Hold on. Alright. Let me set it up. It's a little fuzzy to you, but it's clear to me. I'm going to have all the detailed information in my description box. So if you want to go, if you want to be able to go to the direct footage, I am going to let you know. Let me make sure I'm shouting out people. This is Moon Chaser's information. I am going to have his information in the bio box. I want to give all people credit for their hard work because
4 a.m. in the morning,
this stuff ain't no punk. Okay, here we go.
It's a lot of strange things, people. Strange times.
Okay, let me make sure I'm putting...
times. Comment, please share, like, subscribe.
Okay, I'm going to start that over.
Watching them go walk away. Company.
Okay, that's...
I'm just curious.
Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to start it from the beginning.
Okay, this is the parking lot.
There's Monifa walking.
Monifa and Monifa's
there's
friends.
that girl with the ponytail to the side, and there's Shamira. Okay, I don't know who the dude is, but he walks a little way. But they walk away. Give it a minute. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because around this time, Monifa should be coming back with Kenneka's phone. Now remember, her mama said, Kenneka's mama, Teresa, on the 911 call, she says that they call her around 4:34 and tell them Kenneka's missing. Okay? So, here's the dude right here. See that dude? That's the dude that was next to Ty with the little beanie hat on. There's Kenneka, but I'm going to show you even more clear. Look, she wasn't wobbling yet, if you notice. She's not wobbling yet. She's with whoever this white girl is, but if you notice, Kenneka's still walking clear. She's not wobbling. She's not anything. So let's keep, let me see if I can speed this up a little more. Okay, there go Kenneka. Not Kenneka, there go Monifa right there. That's Monifa. She's calling the mama.
She has the keys in her left hands. And she's looking around. She's on the phone calling, looking for Kenneka Jenkins at this time. This is Monifa.
She's not looking for Kenneka. I'm about to show you Kenneka loud and clear. Now, let me...
Jenkins, you guys
here's Kenneka right here, y'all. Look, she's wobbling.
This female looks like she's staggering and she's a little intoxicated here. She's dressed with a jean jacket. It appears to look like she has white sneakers on, and this is at 4:35 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to zoom it in on the next frame, and you let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, let me know.
And look at the people behind her. That's Ty. That's the white girl. That's the guy that was sitting next to Ty in the party with the little beanie hat on. That's some black chick. I don't know. All right, but check it. I'm going to pause that. Okay. Now, I showed you. A lot of people are skeptical that that's Kenneka, but that is Kenneka. That is evidence to me, and I'm gonna prove to you in a minute, that she was well and alive. When she left out the door, she wasn't intoxicated yet. But wherever she went in this car or wherever in this parking lot she went, that's when she became intoxicated and inebriated and was walking woozy, and her her whole balance was knocked off. And this is purposely done to get her off her game. You understand what I'm saying? So, to me, the next footage I'm about to show you, I just feel like Ty, the one who had the live, this dude done threatened her. He done did something to her. I just sense fear in this footage. She's not being Kenneka, and she's not looking up at the camera, because I think he let her know up front, don't go in here, don't look up at no camera, don't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm just making a point, so just walk with me. I know a lot of people's like, that's not Kenneka. Yes, it is. You have to remember, use your common sense. Kenneka is the only person in that party that her mannerism was like that. Woozy. Walking with a slur. Nobody else left that party like that. Nobody else was even in the party under that type of influence. I'm not saying people wasn't high. What I'm saying is they still didn't have a mannerism and behavior like Kenneka. So stay with me. Use your common sense and let's walk again with this journey, because I'm about to show you more footage, and I think it's by Divine. Let me see. I think it's, now this is by Her Divine Light, and Her Divine Light, if you happen to look at my video, I tried to contact you but I'm gonna explain. I know why you probably did what you did. So what this, now you can visit this footage right here, and you can see the time frames, and you know, she does a good job saying it's 3:24, it's 3:57, it's 3. She did a good job at doing that, you know, and I still believe you can look over in the little right hand corner and see the time. But I'm now about to show you that this was Kenneka, and this was all the people that was just outside, and now they're arriving. So let me see if I can go back a little bit with this footage, and we're gonna wait. Okay. Bam.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait. Even
all right.
Cup is helping.
Let me
At
see.
3:36 in the morning.
Okay, she said 4:37. She said 4:37. Y'all, this is Kenneka. Look at her. She's holding the rail. She's doing her hair like she usually does. That's her jacket.
Almost the exact same.
Now, the person that made this video, okay, I'm gonna let y'all listen to what she was about to say. She was about to say it almost looks like Kenneka. The only reason why she stopped is because this particular YouTube person is white, and she gets a lot of flack for saying things that people don't agree with, and they get to calling her all kind of names. So to me, she was scared to say if it was Kenneka or not, because she didn't want to be wrong and then get slammed by people that be on her YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back because Shemaya and them already came back, and I'm gonna take it as far as back as that. Let's see if Shemaya and them already came through the door. Okay. So Shemaya and them already came through the door, so y'all can look this up. I'm gonna have this footage in my description box, because it's taking too long. I went back too far.
Cup is helping.
Okay.
At 3:36 in the morning or 4:37.
The time is up here.
I don't know about you, but it's like almost the exact same. It's not all the same people, but it's like the same kind of setup. How he's trailing in the background. I do not think that's Tunisia. But look at that jacket. Now that, hold on. That jacket looked,
Okay, you see how she paused and kept it. That jacket looked like, that jacket looks exactly like Kenneka's jacket is what she wanted to say. And I'll go ahead and finish the sentence for her. Now, she just said what time it was. It's 4:37. It didn't. Okay. It's 4:37, y'all. 4:37 a.m. The day she's found dead the next day, but she's still alive in the wee a.m. Morning of the party. Now, when you watch this video, make sure you watch this video, y'all. The time frames that these young people keep coming in and out and going where they're going, I don't see how in the world they did a lot of stuff that's perceived to be done. Now, they have Kenneka walking the halls around 337. Lie. And I'm going to tell you why it's a lie. But before I tell you why that's a lie, I want to show you that in this text message, there is proof that someone says that they're with Kenneka around the 4:35 a.m. in the morning. Now, this is the same time. Remember, on the 911 call from the mama, she said that they called her around 4:34. Now, on Dr. Oz, she said 4:34 a.m. exactly. So that means she went back to her phone, seen what time, looked at the detail information when they called her, and she know for a fact that they called her at 4:34 a.m. We seen in the parking lot, Monifa had the phone. What did it say? 4:34 a.m. Okay, so let me go back. I'm gonna hurry this up. Okay. Before I get to that, let's see if I have. Okay. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay. Now, I also wanted to say, this group of people right there, Ty and them her killers. Let's don't get this misconstrued. Them is her killers. Ty, the one made the Facebook Live, he one of her killers. Y'all think about it. He was on her all night. Every time he's showing his live, he was angling that girl in his Facebook Live. She was either on the bed, at the door. She answered the door. She's by the restroom. He was eyeballing her all night long. So let me I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. So let me see if I can look it up right quick. I'm going to her message. I have proof of her texting her last text or what have you. Okay, it didn't save. Here it is. Okay. So, I'm about to show you proof that this girl or somebody texted and said they was with her around 4-something a.m. And the reason why I'm showing this because I really feel like if the hotel would have honored the mama's request for them to look at the footage, they would have been able to probably save this girl, choked or not. Who knows? They probably could have been able to revive her. Whatever, I don't know, but all I know is this. They didn't do their job, and they should be either shut down or held accountable. Suing is such an option, but let's walk together and let's read this real quick, okay? All right, so, and I'm going to enlarge it. I don't have to because you can see it clear. Okay, so we're going to read it. Okay, it says... All right, let's start at 9:09. Now, this is the day she's missing, and this is 4:30:08 a.m. in that morning. It says, "What happened? You went." Now, they call her dumb bitch in this video. They call her a dumb bitch in this texting, and I was like, okay, I think you get my picture. Okay, so then they respond to her at 4:53 a.m. Now remember, Monifa called Teresa at 4:34 a.m. So I don't know who's texting what, but they say, they say, not yet. I'm finna get in the car with Kenneka and go park her by her house because you didn't even know the bitch had a donut on her car. Okay, first of all, when people call you a bitch, that's aggressive. They have no respect for you. They don't like you. It's curtains from there. You know what I'm saying? When dudes, and this just sounded like a dude, but I don't know who it was because they block out their names. Then it says at 9, then on the 9th, ninth month, 4:38:18 a.m. It says, yeah, is she? I don't know if they meant is she. Ain't even tell me. I just noticed it myself in the hotel in Rosemont. I don't want to be driving on a way like that. Okay. I don't think that could be Monifa saying that, because it could be though, but she rode with her, so I would think that she would know that Kenneka had a donut on her car if she had one. You know what I'm saying? But that right there shows that they was with Kenneka. The parking lot shows that they was walking with Kenneka and going through that little highway. What did the girl say? Oh, first she said it's 3:36 and then she changed it. It's 4:37 a.m., right? This says at 4:38 a.m. they responded. But at 4:35 a.m., they was like, she in her own, 4:35, they said, nah, yet I'm finna get in the car with Kenneka and go park her by her house. Now, they had her phone. They got it from her when they was outside. People, that is Kenneka walking up that ramp. Nobody got to hold on to a ramp but her. And I could tell he told her not to look up. He keep looking over at her. Okay? Now, rest assured, because they hadn't killed her yet. Okay? And I cannot prove that after this point. What I can say is, it was definitely more than one person that killed Kenneka. Now, this unseen footage. Now, remember this chick right here? Sorry about that. Remember this chick right here? This was the chick originally who got this live from the news footage. She was the girl that was showing that when Kenneka was walking in that hall, and there was people in that doorway when she almost fell over that railing, there was originally people in that hallway with her. There were people trying to grab her, but they was staying out of the, camera footage because they knew cameras was there. Now, she explains a little. Hold on.
We releasing the surveillance. I'm at work, so only thing I could do was share the video. You feel me? Only thing I could do was share the video or whatever. So when I got off work, I just came in the house. What time is it now, Rob? Okay, so when I came in at like 8, 9, when I just put this video up, I recorded it to your phone. Okay, so look, the news so bogus though, y'all, because why would y'all go take the recording that I shared off my page? See, they dumb as hell because I caught the video before they even took it down. I shared the video off my people page. She recorded it from the news. The news came on at 4 today. If y'all was watching, the news came on at 4 today. They released the video. Remember, they were like, we finna release the surveillance. I'm at work, so I don't get a chance to watch it all the way. So when I came in from getting my son and shit, I just sat down on the couch. I just wanted to watch the video. Let me just watch the video. Me and my rap be sitting here playing and shit.
Okay, so now you know how that kind of went. She letting you know that the footage was definitely tampered with and edited after that. So I'm going to show you some of this footage, and I showed it to you the other day in my other live, but I'm going to keep showing certain things to let you know that Dr. Ali Muhammad is definitely on to something, with showing you she had something around her neck. She was strangled, but she was also beat. And I'm going to show y'all semen that, somebody else has discovered that was in her hair. Okay? Okay, so Let's see if we can get a good view of this. And don't forget this.
Damn. So y'all see it say WGN News,
Look at them people coming.
All it is from the news from earlier. I don't know how y'all missed it. It say WGN News. I shared the video off somebody else's page.
Now, I don't want y'all to forget that because I'm going to tell you why. She was killed by a lot of them boys in that hotel room. They strangled her. They didn't beat her to death, but they definitely took doses at her. And I feel like Kenneka must have been a tough chick because they had to make sure they got her off her game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that Monifa and Shamaya and them was scared, and they could have been but they should have never set her up in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They should have said, look, don't say nothing or we all gonna die, but they trying to kill you. So every time we ask you to go to the party, say no. Don't come. You know what I'm saying? And that way you being loyal to your friend and you tricking these niggas that's trying to kill your friend instead of going ahead and setting your friend up to be killed. You feel me? So, to me, you wanted to do that because you would have found another way not to let your friend get set up in this murder. But instead, you went this route. You lied all the way to the end. And Monifa, if you watch my live or watch my video, whether it be on YouTube or whatever, I'm gonna kind of piggyback on what Dr. Ali Muhammad said, because he offered you to come to him on a live and speak and do an interview with him. And I'm gonna encourage you, if you see any of these videos, please do it. Because in my heart of hearts, I want to be able to forgive you. I forgive you, but what I'm saying is, I want to believe that you better than that. Because you use the term, my best friend since the 3rd grade. Who is a best friend like that would set their friend up or let it go down? I would have thought of something. And to stop what's about to go down, I would have told her ahead of time, look, you know they crazy. You know they gonna kill us if you even remotely say something. Play this off with us. You know, I would have done anything to keep my best friend from being murdered like that. You know, so I just hope that you tell your side, because one thing about it, I am prejudging you. I've never heard you speak. I've never heard your side of the story. And because the time frames are so off key, it doesn't really allow us to know when she actually was murdered. They have her walking in the hall woozy, drunk, and all of that around 3:32, 3:35, which y'all, I showed y'all the other day, and I'm showing y'all some of these same videos I done went over time and time again, but I don't care because they still prove a point. And editing, what I tell y'all all the time, no matter, the cameras don't lie. One reason why I say that, whether it's edited or not, it's telling you a story, even if it's edited. It's more camera footage that should be able to help us understand what happened to Kenneka. Even them going up that ramp, the camera footage, there should be more camera footage released to see where they went in that hallway. You know what I'm saying? Also, when they was outside, it should be more footage when she went out the door. When she, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the footage in the lobby, but the footage outside. All hotels have cameras in the entranceway. All hotels, because they want to see what's coming in. Well, not all hotels, but y'all know that's a 5-star hotel. They're going to have some footage of you coming in. Okay, but I'm going to show y'all time frame. Now, remember, when you're watching Kenneka in that hallway and entering the kitchen, it say 3-something every time. I might get it out just to prove the point that when she walking in that kitchen, it's 3-something. But it's so much footage that I have to go through. But I'm going to see if I can look for it. But I'm about to show you Ty's live and what time it say. Hold on. Okay, so this is Ty's live, and Ty's this big head dude. But y'all, look at his live. It say Ty Rollins was live September 9th at 3:34 a.m. Ain't no way she can be walking in the hallway or walking in the kitchen around 3 o'clock as well. And she's also in this room during this live. So, you know, Rosemont is lying to us, and they definitely, everybody know that they edit a lot of stuff, but they're cheating us with the time frame because that tells another story. You feel me? It also tells how, you know, responsible the hotel is, because I just believe that girl was alive. She could have been dead around 6. But I think around 5 something, that's when the games begin. And what games am I talking about? Because there's still footage, and I should have saved it. But and I might have to look for it again and come up with it. But there's still footage that show Ty and some of the others in the lobby area well after 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. So he done did his dirty work, what he wanted to do once he walked her in. He waiting around. Why? Because some of the other ones is punching her, kicking her, beating her up. And Monifa and them somewhere too. Because Monifa, your lip gloss that you had in your hand. Now let me see. I'm going to see if I can find this. I'm about to show y'all. Monifa had, there's 2 lip glosses that is found in this freezer with Kenneka. One belonged to Kenneka, and one belongs to Monifa. Okay? Now, I think if you go aboriginal global media, he made a new video yesterday. And, you know, I think that if you go to his site and watch the video, he wants to shut the Rosemont Police Department down. Which, good luck with that, because white people, one thing they do is they change the rules. Rules only apply to us. They try to make it to where rules don't apply to them. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't get that from the Black Panthers, because the Black Panthers wasn't acting ignorant, they was using their rights, you know? They were going by the amendment rights, you know what I'm saying? So they shut them down real quick. And they weren't just violent. They weren't just a violent group. The Black Panthers are the ones, they're the reason why you get WIC today. They're the reason why breakfast is in schools today. They did a lot of good. And the white man tried to corrupt it and then stole all of their ideas like they do all the time. And I'm not trying to make this a white and black thing, but we are white and black, so. And we know racism lives, so let's don't play crazy and be like, oh, people always have to make this about color. No, I'm not making it about color. Color is a problem. So, I mean, I didn't introduce that to the forefront. That's been there. Let me see if I can find footage of Kenneka and them in this elevator, because I'm going to see if I can point out to you the lip gloss that was in Monifa's hand that's also in the freezer. Okay. I'm also going to show you, I've almost forgot, because on Dr. Ali Muhammad's footage, he shows Kenneka's tennis shoes got fresh like mud and dirt on them because she was outside. People don't want to believe she went out them doors. Yes, she did go out the doors. She went out the doors. She went outside. It was fresh. He said fresh dirt and mud. Fresh. So that means when she came back in through that ramp around 4:37, that fresh dirt that she came from outside, she got killed kind of shortly after that. So I believe around 5 a.m., somewhere around there, she was dead. Or they was beating her up and choking her, and they was all playing that game inside that kitchen down there, because they was all down there. A lot of them dudes was already down there in position. So, to me, they started playing a game with her, you know. They started chasing her and just doing little crazy stuff. Okay, let's see. Alright, so let me keep going. I have so much footage, and that's why I'm just going to keep talking to y'all because, and I want to also take the time to thank a lot of the people in my comment section who really, give me the confidence and the boost to keep going. I appreciate a lot of you. You have great points. You say a lot of positive things to keep me encouraged. And I hope to encourage you as well to know that we're going to get this done. This is going to come to a forefront. Somebody is going to be held responsible, and this is going down. Because it's, if we let this go, y'all, they already think they can do anything they want. Really, they do. They think that they can still hang us on trees. They think that they can, kill our black men on live. And so what? I mean, they just doing way too much. Now what they doing is showing that our little black girls don't matter. If they die, we don't have to solve it or not. We can cover it up and then y'all, I was reporting that they took one organ. I went and read the autopsy really fully for myself, and she was missing 2 organs. She was missing what you call a middle lobe. She was, and I'll show you what that is now. It's a middle right lobe, so I was kind of confused. What's a middle lobe? Is it the middle right lobe? And I found some medical footage for you. Okay, I'm going to find it. Wait a minute. I got so much footage. But me and other people be on this computer, so... Okay, I'm about to move on, though, because this is a drag out. I hate that I didn't have it ready. I didn't even plan on showing it, but... it proves what I'm saying, that she definitely was in that freezer with Kenneka when it went down. A lot of people think that Kenneka was already dead around 2-3. No, I can go back if you, and again, I'm going to leave a lot of the website in the description box, but she was also talking about leaving around 2 a.m. in the morning. Keep investigating the situation. You got the point. Right. Thank you. She was also talking about leaving at 2 a.m. in the morning. She was talking to somebody about still going to the movies because originally, before she even went to this party, she was supposed to go to the movies with some other friends. Irene and Monifa begged Kenneka to come to this party. Now, I find it ironic, and y'all, if I'm wrong, point me out. During this party, Irene never even sat next to Kenneka. Don't y'all find that weird? She's not partying with Kenneka. They're not sitting together. It's almost as if they never even interacted. Irene and Kenneka on no level. Kenneka is basically just talking to Monifa. Irene and Kenneka have no connection during this whole time. Even when Irene was doing her live, Kenneka was still not even part of her circle, even in that moment. It's like Irene was doing her own thing and, making that live. So I found that very, 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 very weird. Because if this is your friend, why isn't she part of, sitting next to you on the live? What's up, girl? Everybody getting in the live. It's like a secret society at that moment that I really I wasn't feeling. I really wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, this is... That first video was just so creepy and scary. And I think that's what got everybody going when they were saying stuff like, I heard her screaming, help me. He was putting so much extra on it because the video was just creepy. And it gave you this awkwardness about the mood in the room. And, to me, when I read even that text that she was ready to leave and she was making plans with whoever she was texting to go to the movies, but They text her because they was like, "Are you lost?" They was asking her, and she never responded after, the 2 a.m. Text that she was leaving them. Okay, so this is making me mad. I don't know what happened, so we're going to keep on going. Now, I'm going to go back to this gentleman right here. I love him. I think that he reports this case with such class and sophistication and intelligence that I don't want to overdo it with the praises, but I'm glad that he really got on board because, he's a lawyer, he's a doctor, and he brings his expertise to this case that really puts things in perspective. And then it sounds like he's with the Nation of Islam, and so with that, that they are a force to be reckoned with. So, hold up. I'm about to burn the house down. Ain't that something? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm about to burn the house down. Trying to do. I had gotten a tub and got out and forgot I was boiling some tea. And then I got my little tea right here. And I'm about to burn. It smelled like chicken in here. Okay. Okay, so get ready to watch this.
Bottom of her shoe. This dirt on the bottom of her shoe is fresh. It's fresh dirt.
Mm-hmm.
She proposed it was from outside. All right? If you go back to the area that she was walking through, when they were talking about her walking through, close to the outside, but the floors were very dirty. So she has fresh dirt on her feet. All right? It's important because it gives us better knowledge when it comes to the time factors, all right, which we're going to get to. But before we get to that, let's just go here.
Okay.
And talk about these injuries that are evident.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to point out that she pointed out, she pointed to a lot of stuff. You see all this debris in her hair? That's dirt. That's dirt.
I'm going to pause that right quick. Because I showed you him. That's Dr. Ali Muhammad. His YouTube channel is Aboriginal Global Media, in case you want to visit it. But he just proved my point. That's fresh dirt. So she had to have been killed right when she came back into the building. You understand? So if we seen her on camera going up that ramp with Ty around 4:37, then when they entered her, well, first of all, she had on different clothes. So, but she had a bag around her on the side, like a little pouch bag. And to me, that had her pants in there. Why they made her change, I do not know. That's why I say it's so much to this case, and there's so much footage that could help us, bring it down to a certain understanding, to bring it to a certain level, of what happened. But they don't want us to know what happened. You know why? Because the hotel is not just responsible, but because 2 of her organs is missing, this girl really was killed for a reason. I don't know if people took advantage of the fact that she was in the freezer and they got to calling people like, hey, come over here, hurry up and get this organ before we have to turn this girl in. But it's a reason. Now, what Dr. Ali Muhammad does in this particular video, he breaks it down so clear about different aspects of what happened to Kenneka, different abrasions and things that's on her that leads to the fact that she had different cuts and things that lead up to they purposely took organs from this girl. Okay. And just other suggestions that she was raped and other things. Now, I figured she was raped. I mean, that's just a no-brainer to me, because one, she came in there with different pants on, and I'm pretty sure they made her change into her pants in front of them, and before they got them all the way on, before she even got them up or got them, they raped her before that. You know, no doubt in my mind. What I'm about to show you is, somebody sent me this, and I'm sorry that now this video I got from Meek and Jimmy, their channel, and I'm gonna call her Meek Meek because she's so pretty with the pink hair, but she shows that she got semen in her hair, semen in her long pretty weave. So bear with me because I'm about to show you this. Hold on. And to me, for somebody to call you a dumb bitch and stuff like that, you're gonna have a mean behind.
And some magically got some semen in her hair off that dirty ass floor.
Okay.
Why were there 2 lipsticks in the freezer? I'll tell you why, because I spoke on it earlier, but my video kept getting tried. I don't even know, but it kept tripping, okay? But there's 2 lip glosses because one of those lip glosses is Monifa's lip gloss. That's why. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Because I posted it on my Twitter. But, yeah. Because in the video, on when Monifa was doing a little Snapchat thing, she had the orange lip gloss. I mean, within the elevator, Monifa had that lip gloss in her hand. What is that? That's the lip gloss right there.
Okay.
This is Monifa. She had the lip gloss in her hand. So, like I've been stating, a woman, get along a young lady with no purse, right? Yes, we all carry around lip gloss. Especially when you're a teen, you're going to carry around lip gloss. But when you don't have a purse, you're not going to put 2 lip glosses in your pocket, your phone, your keys, and Lord knows if you got some money or whatnot. You're not going to put all of this
in
into
your pocket. So ain't.
Sorry.
Because we want to look slim.
Her teeth, I can't even.
Okay.
Muddy. Got one done, but for some reason it still isn't out. And the
Okay, hold on.
Holding her phone, I feel like that they put her hand in this.
They did not put her hand. Dr. Ali Muhammad.
I can't even do so.
Let me turn it down.
I see her bottom teeth on this one, barely. But this.
I don't like showing this, but
you know, this is the only picture I can't even see.
Give me a minute, because I had it saved, and I messed around and
yesterday. I was like, let me show y'all.
Okay, so. Okay.
Holding her phone.
As far as her hands, it had rigor mortis. But if you go to Dr. Ali Muhammad's channel, he shows you that she was trying. There's a tie that was around her neck. Y'all know them little plastic ties that, you know, shoes are connected with when you go to the Goodwill, and they have a little plastic tie that keep them together. Well, she had a black one around her neck, and they carefully will point it out and show it to you that she was strangled. She had and that's why her hand is bent the way that it's bent, because she was trying to get it off of her neck, and her hand got stuck like that, of course.
Which was why it was handled so poorly, because they had already dinged it an accident from the moment.
Okay. All right. So here it is.
Okay. And they really do. But this is semen, y'all. I'm sorry to tell y'all, this is semen. And the fact that this wasn't tested right here alone is bullshit.
Okay. I wanted to let y'all hear from somebody else. It was semen in her hair. Oh, yeah, them boys wasn't going to go without squirting a little something on her. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't pee on her, too. Because that tie, he targeted her all night long. He had that camera on her all night long. Them little dudes. And when I first seen these videos, y'all, I thought the best. I didn't think bad. I didn't think it was this deep. You know what I'm saying? I thought maybe they was all in the party, having fun, kicking it, just doing what young people do. It didn't seem like nobody was thirsty in that party to be, raping her or wanting, but at the end of the day, the more footage that come out, you have to change your perspective. You have to change the way you look at it. You have to change the way you're judging it. Y'all, that was Kenneka past 4:30 a.m. That was with them. They walked her up that ramp. What happened after that? She was killed after that. But she was very much alive. Probably even enough when her mama got there. And the fact of the matter that the hotel was saying, we don't have any cameras, this is why, this is where they come in. Because you knew that she was there, you knew she had been in there, you knew enough to know that, hey, let's look at the footage. She was here. Let's see what happened. Let's see if we can find her anywhere. But the fact that they didn't want to participate in finding her, then what was your reason? And now, police department, what's your reason for being faulty? The hotel need to be shut down because not only did you have one body or one person in there dead, and that was Kenneka, you had 2 other people in that same hotel that night dead as well. You didn't report that. That wasn't reported, but it's evidence of it. Look, stay with me. And I wasn't trying to make this a real long video because I wanted to get straight to the point and show y'all footage that kind of backs up. That was her in the parking lot. That was her coming up that ramp with the white girl, the black chick, the guy that was sitting next to Ty and Ty. Ty definitely, he's so suspect to me. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one who actually choked her because he was after her all night long. And he was out in that car with her too. He was out in that car with her. And when she came back from the car, that's when Kenneka was inebriated with whatever drug they finally gave her. That's when she came from the parking. She would walk to the parking lot straight. If you notice, she was walking with them to the parking lot, to her car, but after they made the call and it was 4:35, she was walking back. She was then woozing. You know what I'm saying? When she's walking up that ramp with them at 4:37, she's holding on to the ramp. So somewhere around that time, she puts back on her pants and she's walking through them hallways, and they changed that footage from being around 5 a.m. in the morning to 3:25, 3:27. She's coming out the elevator. That's not true. Because at 3:34 was Ty's live. Stay with me. Okay? I'm going to let this go because I think I proved my point. I think I said what I had to say. I want y'all to give it time to marinate and put it together yourself. The fact that they shift the times around, that will lead us to never know facts, certain facts that we need to know. You understand? And they didn't give us all the footage. There's way more footage that could be exploited so that we can know exactly what happened to Kenneka. And because a lot of us don't know the hotel, when we see them in certain shots, we can't put it together like, oh, that's by the pool, or oh, that's by the, we don't know what we're actually looking at. All I know is, I know when I see Kenneka. She ain't even my child, but I know when I see Kenneka's body frame. But that walk, at the end of the day, nobody else was intoxicated like she was, and she wasn't under the influence of alcohol. She was definitely under the influence of a drug. So they either went out there and made her take a drug, made her take a hit, made her get high, or gave her something. But they knocked her off her game, because obviously Kenneka was a fighter. She was good with her hands, because they had to get her to a point where she could not She didn't have any balance. She wouldn't be able to fight back as much. She wouldn't have her strength. And that's kind of what he's breaking down about her, being in the predicament she was once she got in that freezer. She put up a struggle, but she still was just, that drug had her drowning. She could not protect herself. And I feel like, I know a lot of people give me slack, you just making videos to chime in. I'm not getting paid for these videos. I'm making videos again, and I'm going to keep saying it, because Kenneka could be me. Kenneka could be my little sister. Kenneka could be my little daughter. Kenneka could be my little cousin. Kenneka could be my niece. So, I'm not going to say I'm Kenneka. I am not. And I didn't want Kenneka to be Kenneka at that point. So let's continue this fight and justice for Kenneka. And let's hope that, this comes to a halt and everything gets resolved, or people are held responsible, at least for the faultiness of their actions and not trying to resolve this case. We already know they stole her organs. We already know the hotel is involved. We already know the coroner and them, confiscated some of her, or we already know they didn't show the mama the body, which we know that's already questionable right there, because who doesn't get to see their child's body? You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep things in perspective. Let's try to get time frame together, or let's just, at this point, we know it's a murder and all of that. Let's just focus on shutting Rosemont down, or doing what Dr. Ali Muhammad said, suing the police department, shutting them down. Good luck with that, because like I said, white people change the rules. Rules are for us. They make them up as they go. You feel me? So y'all have a good night. God bless. And I hope you like this video. I hope it sheds some different light on some different things. And just really look at it closely, because that is Kenneka. Y'all have a good night.